If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that my mind just doesn't stop thinking about money. I'm obsessed. And I'm typically not very far away from my calculator, and I regularly wake up in the middle of the night thinking about savings, about investing, about interest rates, about money. But never, and I mean never, do I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about spending money. Never. I'm Maureen Dabrowski. This is Life Starts at Retirement. I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Monday morning. Now, today's video is about understanding at what point should someone consider the possibility maybe of delaying or postponing a bit of savings and maybe spending some money, and why? That's a crazy question in my mind. But before I begin, I have to say I'm not a financial planner. I'm not giving financial advice. Heck, I'm just a frustrated Canadian that was looking at all of this retirement information, became overwhelmed, and decided to do something about it. Well, the dilemma for most of us becomes, again, at what point do the benefits of saving, of putting away more money for a future date, at what point does that kind of lessen? And the time spent with your family, time spent with friends, time spent while healthy, time creating and making memories, at what point does that climb? So most of us have to weigh this dilemma out. And for me, anyhow, it's not an easy answer. As I said, I'm obsessed with money. I love counting money. I almost think I could be happy just sitting on my couch all day long and counting money. $1 bills, I could count them all day, and then I'd wake up or I'd go to bed that night and think, oh, that was an amazing day. Oh my goodness. But it seems though that the older I get, the more I realize that our time on this earth really is limited. Now, I knew that, of course. I knew our time on this earth was limited, but it's the older I get, I think the more it's becoming a reality. So once again, we are at the dilemma of at what point do the benefits of saving lessen versus the time-making memories climb? Most of us were brought up to believe that if you work hard, if you enjoy life cautiously, but save for the future, save for your retirement, that's the way to do life. And then once you retire, you can travel, you can spend your money, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. And really, it's a great philosophy. It's a really good base to begin from. But again, as my age climbs and as I get older, it seems to climb more and more quickly. We're back to that dilemma again, when to continue saving and when to spend. For me, the answer came by asking myself two questions. First, what was the goal of doing all this saving? What was the goal? And number two, what would happen to my portfolio if I stopped saving? Stopped saving? Oh my goodness. Even just saying that gives me heart palpitations. Okay, but the first question was easy. The goal for me of doing all the saving was to travel, was to enjoy life, was to see other parts of the world, was to create experiences, was to make memories, was to spend time with my friends, spend time with my family. That was why I saved for years and years and years. That's why we really did without so many times in our lives, was because at some future point, we wanted to enjoy it. Wow, even just saying that out loud makes me realize where I am in my retirement. The second question just about made me sick though to my stomach. Stop saving and start spending money. Ooh. But when I really sat back and looked, okay, let's say I stop saving right now. I realized that because we had saved so hard for so many years, we could finally let our investments and the compound interest do more of the work for us, and we could enjoy more of the fun. So the longer you've been saving in your life, hopefully, the more you have so that the compound interest can grow and you don't have to necessarily put as much in to let that portfolio grow. And that's thankfully where we are right now. Our investments can now give us the lifestyle within reason, that we want, which is to be able to travel a bit, to make some memories, to see the world, but most importantly, spend time with our friends and with our family. It's in essence doing what we want to do. And now that I see the health challenges that my parents are experiencing at their age, it makes this decision really much more clear and much easier, because I know I have a limited amount of time to be able to do this. So just me being me still means we'll be cautious, but I'm learning to spend, I'm learning to enjoy life more. And in fact, late next month, we're embarking on an amazing adventure for us. We're traveling the east coast of the US, going all the way down to Florida, where we're going to meet up with our son, our daughter-in-law, and 4 of our grandkids. And we're going to play with them in Florida for 10 days. And then we're going on a cruise. We're going to be on the amazing Celebrity Equinox, where I am going to live out a dream of mine. I'll be speaking on the ship. I have 4 speeches, which really and truly is a dream come true for me. So hopefully for you guys, though, by asking yourself those 2 questions, ask yourself, why have you been saving all of your life? What is the goal of that? And ask yourself, what would happen to your portfolio if you did stop saving or just spent some of that money? And be honest. But by asking yourself those 2 questions, it'll hopefully help you to understand the dilemma. At what point should you consider stopping to save or spending some of that money, or possibly even delaying a bit of that savings and enjoying life, because we do all have a limited time on this earth. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. Again, I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Monday morning, and we are growing our Facebook group. It is at facebook.com/groups/lifestartsatretirement.